Hey there, it's Friday night and we are going to start the tallow. I've got, let's see, let's put this one on low and this one's on low. So I'm just going to let them run. I'll update you as there's changes. I don't remember how long it took. In the end, it's going to be all these floaty pieces of fat that just don't get broken down. And so I'll scoop out those and do something with those. Might even air fry them. But anyway, so I'm starting this process tonight. So that's my tallow, and it is 6:30 p.m. Update, it's about 20 minutes later, and I was watching my video from last time. It was 2 years ago, and I put them in bags because it said, I was saying that the videos I watched talked about being on low because they scorch. So anyway, I put them in bags. And it looked like last time I did it from 8 p.m. till around 6 a.m. Well, it's 6:30 p.m. So we'll see how it is in the morning. I'll probably take a look at it before I go to bed though. Here's how it is looking. Kind of looks like chicken. But I don't see anything pooled at the bottom yet. That's one of them. Maybe a little teeny tiny bit, but not much if any. So, smells funny. But anyway, it's only been 2 hours, so morning. We'll see it in the morning. Well, it's been going about 3 hours now, and I'm about to go to bed. Whew, smoking up my thing. I can't tell. Anyway, so we'll check it in the morning and see where it's at. This is how it's looking this morning. So my plan is, ow, that's super hot. I'm going to take it out and I'm going to put it into here, and then I'm going to take out the liquid and pour it out into jars, and then I'm going to put them back into one crock pot. So give me a few minutes to get things together and I'll show you. Okay, so I've pulled, it's funny, I pulled these out and there's still liquid down in there, but I'll show you. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour the crock pot into here so we can strain out the chunks very, very carefully. Hope for the best. I can't turn it to show you all because I just can't turn that way myself. So now I'm going to take this out, the plastic out, because it's kind of a mess. Can't really reuse it. Oh! Well, so much for trying not to make a mess. Good thing I didn't wear any good pajamas today. So, okay, well then. I'm going to put this back into here. And I'm going to kind of mush this around down inside here. So I will say in all the videos that I ever watch about these, they always cut up their stuff into little pieces, which I do not do, and I didn't do the previous time either. But anyway, so that's the difference. Theirs probably gets cooked up more. But yeah, I don't do that. So I'm using this to smush it up a little better. But I'm going to keep it on again, you know, throughout today. and let it just keep going if I can get more tallow out of it. If I can't, that's okay too, but if I can get a little bit more tallow out of it, that'll be good. I'm going to do the same thing with this other jar, or with this other thing. Let me clean up my mess here, hold on. Alright, I got some backup cleaning up my floor here. So, now I'm going to take this, I'm going to pour it into some mason jars. Get a paper towel, because you know how I hate this stupid thing. Gotta be careful since my backup is down beneath me. I don't want to get anything on him. Now, I'm not canning these. I've just put them in here to freeze but, you know, just to hold my tallow. I'm going to set them off to the side to cool, and then I'll work on that one. Okay, now we're going to pour this one out. Let's see if we can, I wonder if I can do just the plastic. Just have to find where the opening is and make sure it lands inside. There, got it. Need to make sure it lands inside of my little sieve thing, my colander. Okay, so change of plans though. I was going to be using the big one for the, you know, to keep going. But instead I'm going to use this little one. Because there's not a lot in here. It's when I smushed it up, it's a lot less than I thought. So I'm going to transfer this over into there. Okay, so here's how it's looking. There's still more fat in there. But that is how it's looking. Let me get my little thingy. It's kind of smushing up a little bit more now. And so when it's done, I'll run it through my little colander again. I'm going to give it another few hours. So if you're not counting calories, or even if you are, you know, there's a lot of people right now in the keto carnivore world that are doing super high fat. I'm not one of them. But if you are, this was free. A lady in my area, her and her husband have cows. And I said, next time you have one, could you please, if you don't keep the suet, can I have it? So she did, and I did, and they did. So that's what that came from. So this is all free. I did not spend a dime on this. And you know, if you were to go out and buy tallow, how expensive it is. But hang on, let's show you how much I got so far. So far, I've got 3 and probably 2/3 quart jars of it. So as these cool down, it becomes white. So I'm just going to let them sit there and cool. And then when the other's done, I'll finish up this one. And I've got some pint jars too I could use also. So anyway, so that's where it's going to sit. I'm just going to let it cool. As these are cooling, so they're golden still, but as they're cooling, you can see on the bottom, they're starting to get a little lighter in color. So when these are done, the tallow is going to be all white. One more thing. I looked online, and tallow, the small jars, the pint-sized jars, are about $15. So I don't know how many pints are in a quart. Maybe 2. I don't know, whatever that is. So even if this was $15 each, or I will say $30, so 3, 6, 9, 12, that's $120 right there for free, because I talked to a cattle farmer and got some free cow suet. And then on my own, I did it in the crock pot. So, you know, it's got to do what we got to do in this world. If you have somebody who raises cattle near you, ask them if you can buy the suet or have it or whatever. I think I got mine for free. It was either free or like $1 or something. I don't remember. But yeah. Okay, bye. Just want to show you the tallows are done. That's how they look. They're still a teeny tiny bit warm. But yeah. So all that yellow is going away and now they're white. So I'm going to pop those in the freezer and they'll stay there for, I don't know, as long as my freezer it can stay strong and not die. Anyway, yeah, that's just where I house them. So actually I only put 3 in and I left these 2 out. So that way when my stuff comes Monday and I decide to experiment with lip balm and stuff, I'll be able to have some not frozen.